Real girls get down on the flow. Come on now, you know we ain't playing around. We got the real deal here. Check it out, bro. It's my baby right there. What's up, my dude? So I got the NOS energy drink review here, and first of all I have to thank Tracy Auldridge for the $2.69 donation. I appreciate that. And he said, can we train please? Yes, I'm going to be getting to all of those videos out there. Just letting you guys know, I've gotten a lot of emails after I did the training introduction video. Gonna be having all that coming out soon. And also shout out to SquidSquadSTL.com right here. I finally got the hoodie rocking, bro. So he's got a cool little lightweight hoodie going on here. So yeah, man, it's cool. But so I wanted to review NOS. Okay, let's look at the can here. So the reason why NOS is like one of the more special ones to me is because NOS is the only energy drink I've ever drinking where the first drink I took of it, I liked it. There was no like having to get an acquired taste for it. You guys know how how the first time you drink a Monster, it kind of tastes a little weird. It's almost like drinking a beer in a certain way. Like you kind of don't really like it at first, and then it kind of grows on you over time. That's how Monster was for me. That's how Red Bull was for me. But when it came to NOS, I'm telling you, the second that succulent juice hit my lips, I was hooked, dude. Like, it was just good from the first drink, you know? I was like, damn, this is gonna be good right here. So either way, that's the can. I wanted to show it just so I could kind of go through some of the nutritional facts here. So we have 100 calories. Just kidding, there's 2 servings per container. Why do they do that? Okay, we're gonna have to go over here to the per can. Good God, why is it not 1 serving per container? Oh, because it's probably like like if you drink a whole can, they're trying to tell you like that's way too much to drink at one time. But why would you put it all in 1 can? I don't know, but either way. So calories per can, okay, we're all going off per can. 210 total fat, 0 grams, sodium 410 milligrams, total carbs 54 grams, sugars 53 grams, woo, and then 0 grams of protein. Right, and it says it's got all these vitamins and horse shit, even though that's some shit. It's not healthy for you at all. It's not one of the, I'm not trying to sit here and fool you and act like, you know, this is healthy for you. It's definitely, I think if you drink energy drinks like in a moderation, like you don't just chug a whole energy drink and you make sure you actually have food in your system before you do that, then they're not that bad. But this taurine, guanine, quinine, caffeine, I mean, the caffeine's not so bad, but all this other stuff, it can put the hurting on you for sure. So either way, that's the can. What's up, my dudes? So, when it comes to like, what does a NOS taste like? Basically, that's probably what a lot of you guys are wondering. Like, just what does it taste like? You know, it's the best way to describe it is it's basically like you mixed every single fruit together into one, and then added like some zing to it. You know, it's not like energy drinks. All energy drinks have sort of a like burn your tongue effect to them. You know, it's not like drinking like a Sprite. You know what I'm saying? It's more, and I feel like that's why a lot of people like energy drinks. It's kind of like if sodas were beer, then energy drinks are hard liquor. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of the way you would look at it, I guess. It's just a more hardcore version of a soda. And but yeah, it's just like every fruit mixed together. And I'm a fruit lover. I love basically every single kind of fruit out there. I mean, I like apples, peaches, pears, bananas, blueberries, strawberries, you name it, dude. Like all fruit, I'm into it. I'm down. So it's, for me, it was just one of those that just tasted good. Now, if any of you guys remember the energy drink called No Fear, which actually they don't make those anymore. It was the black can, then it had like red on the can, then it had the little skull. If any of you guys remember that, that was a couple years back now. I used to still have a couple cans of it, but that was like very, very similar to NOS, but it just had a slightly different like taste to it. Like No Fear to me was like a pineapple energy drink. That's basically what it was. And NOS is like a every fruit mixed together energy drink. So they're kind of the same but a little bit different. Whereas like a Red Bull kind of has a different vibe to it, like normal Red Bull anyways. Like it's definitely a different, bit of a different drink, you know. It's, some people say it tastes like piss. I mean, definitely goes good with a lot of different things. That's kind of what I feel about Red Bull. Like Red Bull on its own, I mean, it's okay, but I feel like it's more of a mixer kind of drink. So definitely not saying you need to do that, because obviously it's like, do not mix this with alcohol on the can, and everyone still does it. So human nature's fucked, but it's okay. So other than that, like a Monster tastes basically like like one of those white gummy bears, like a coconut gummy bear. That's basically what Monster tastes like. But NOS, the best way to explain it is just like, it's just fruity. You know what I mean? It's just like every fruit mixed together. It's hard to even explain it. It kind of has its own taste, but it's very like beginner friendly, I feel like. It's not like drinking a Rockstar. Like revving their engine over there. It's not like drinking a Rockstar, like a Monster that's like real hardcore on you. You know what I mean? It's definitely more mellow for an energy drink, and especially when you talk about how much like energy it's giving you. I would say NOS is one of the more low tier ones, whereas Monster is like more high tier. This one's not gonna give you the jitters as much as like a Monster would. I don't know exactly what they call it. I don't know if it's like energy. They used to call it something, but like Monster had the most, and then you went like down a tier and it was like Red Bull. Then you went down a tier from that. NOS was always like pretty low on the energy. I mean, it's still going to give you a crap load of energy, no doubt about it, but it's just not as much as a Monster. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just from like personal experience. It was just never as much as Monster, you know. It never gave me as much energy as that, but it's still a world of plenty, especially if that was coming from like somebody that drank one every single day. So obviously you're going to build a tolerance. But if you're like, you know, only drinking one once a week or once a month, NOS is going to be a world of plenty for you, like energy wise. But I feel like a lot of people drink an energy drink for the taste more than they do the energy. Like, I mean, for me, it was always kind of like that. I mean, obviously, I was probably loving the energy a little bit in the back of my mind, but it was always way more about the taste of it. I just loved that. It was like a fruit soda, but on steroids, you know. It was just really good tasting. It's hard to find something that tastes better than an energy drink, like their energy drink. I don't know why I have so much trouble saying that. It's so hard, like when you're talking, to say energy drink. I don't know. Try to say that 10 times fast, okay? Say it. Like, it's not easy. But either way, man, yeah. So for NOS, I mean, it's my favorite energy drink out there. There we go again. I really like the red version Red Bulls. Those are pretty good. And I also like the blue Red Bulls as well. I'm kind of getting into those here recently. I've always been into them a little bit, but they're going up the tiers of my favorite. Whenever I look back to all the energy drinks in the past, like definitely I would say NOS at the top. And then also just the whole like thing around NOS, you know what I mean? The NOS for cars. My dad's got a truck that's got NOS on it, 900 horsepower. That just made it all the better, you know, like the name around it, what it was trying to be. You know, I love everything about NOS energy drinks, including the taste, including everything about it, you know. So, but yeah, I would say like NOS is at the top. Then it's like some of those like red Bull, blue Red Bull, red rum. And then you got like, I mean, Monster's okay, you know. Normal Red Bull's okay. But I would definitely put, for me anyways, NOS is at the top when it comes down to it. It just is. I mean, I don't know, it's the best tasting one to me. So, but it's just something like, nowadays I'm way more on that tea vibe, you know. For me, like when it comes to actual performance, tea has always been better than an energy drink, because an energy drink is like something where it's going to get you going hardcore, but you're going to have a crash element to it, and you can't sustain drinking energy drinks. Like, if you drink an energy drink every single day, you're gonna see your fucking health like decline. You're gonna see your health plummet. Okay, it's not good. It's not one of those things you can just drink every day, you know. So when you can't drink it every day, then the days you don't drink it, you feel like crap and you're not performing. Whereas tea, you can drink that every day, as long as you eat food and you don't have like a crazy amount of caffeine in it. You know, you can handle drinking tea every day, and you get that little pep in your step all the time. So there's really nothing wrong with drinking tea every single day. So that's kind of what I'm on there. But either way, when you go from like scale 1 to 10 for a NOS, she's 10 out of 10, baby. I mean, for me, it's the perfect energy drink. Oh, and I forgot to say, like the No Fears, I would call those like somewhere in the definitely like second, third place range. I really love No Fears because it was cool, because it was like a NOS, but just a different variation of it. You know, it was like just NOS, but like a different fruit of it, different fruit flavor of it. I don't know, it's kind of cool. But yeah, man, either way, that's the review. May come in here and do some more different reviews like this. I don't know, it's just fun coming on here doing some random stuff like this. It's always good to change up stuff on your YouTube channel. Like, I know it can definitely get repetitive, and coming in here and doing these vlog style videos, it's good for everything. So either way, I appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Later, dudes.